Needing a win to dodge a series sweep, the Liberty Flames hosted the Radford Highlanders in Big South action. Liberty Baseball Stadium on Sunday. Radford won the first two games of the series Friday and Saturday. Nothing came easy for Liberty on Sunday. Tied at 5 in the fifth inning, catcher Trey Todd delivers a two-out, two-run single to give the Flames a 7-5 lead. Liberty added 3 more runs in the sixth. Here, shortstop Cam Locklear drives in one with this RBI single. Also extends his hitting streak to a team-best 11 straight games. That made it 8-5 Flames. 2 batters later, Aiden Carricker doubles to drive in Locklear, one of his 2 hits on the day. Flames would lead it 10-5 after 6. Later in the 8th inning, another 2-out knock for the Flames, this time from DJ Artis. Solo bombed to dead center field. His 4th of the year made it 11-8 Flames. 9th inning now. Radford scores twice to make it a 1-run game, but Logan Barker gets Richard De La Cruz on the ground out to first, and the Flames hold on for an 11-10 win. Radford strands the tying run at second, and Barker picks up his first career save. Artis with a big day. 2 hits, a homer, and 3 runs scored. He becomes just the 3rd player in Flames program history with more than 200 career hits, 165 runs scored, and 65 stolen bases.
I thought I could do it, but maybe not in 3 years. That's pretty quick. But I'm very honored for that to happen, and hopefully I can keep it going. We got a lot more games, hopefully, so hopefully I can get a lot more. I just try to put a good swing on a fastball early in the count, and got all of it, and paid off. Big insurance run. Didn't know it really pay off. We were up 3, and they came back, and really paid off for us to get the dub today. We got to win today. Big opponent coming in at Duke, and hopefully we can keep it going. If we're playing good, we feel like we can play against anybody, and so if we beat Duke, we definitely have a lot of momentum going into conference play again next weekend, and then the tournament. So hopefully we can keep it going.
I think the most important thing was the top of our order. I mean, if you look at the top of our order in there today, I mean, DJ's got 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored. Trey drives in 2, and then Galley. We finally got some 2-out hits. I mean, college baseball, it's what it usually is going to come down to. So I think the most important thing for us, I mean, DJ's home run. I mean, that was huge. But going back to Aiden, I mean, Aiden's a competitive kid, and so when your season's kind of on the line a little bit, if you will, and things haven't gone well, you want your most competitive kids in there, and that doesn't surprise me with him. I mean, I thought he had he had 4 really good at bats and 1 bad one, and that's a pretty good day for most guys. We made winning look easy at the beginning of the year, and it stretches during the year, and it hasn't been for us lately. So this one wasn't easy. It just never is, and just credit to our guys. I mean, we responded in some areas in parts of that game where they took the lead. We came back, and I think it fired our guys up a little bit, and Brady was competitive and Logan was competitive. I mean, some good things from our guys, and it'll give us some momentum. Most importantly, just let the air out, and then hopefully give us some momentum going into last week. I think it's important for us to have some stability on the mound. I think that's the most important thing for us headed into Winthrop, is to try to get everything lined up the way we want it, and for our starters to keep our bullpen fresh, and then you feel better about yourself. I mean, at the beginning of the year we had some things in place and some guys went down. Then Garrett got in the rotation and things started really going well for us, and that's when you're feeling best about your team, and the dugout has the right vibe, is when you've got a chance for your starters to keep you in the game and everybody kind of settles in to the rhythm of the game. And so it's going to be critical for us to do that, because you don't want to wander into the tournament thinking, okay, who's going to pitch where and which guy in which role. And so I think that's the most important thing. I like our scoring ability in our park, so I hope that that plays into our favor when we get to the tournament.
Next up, Liberty will play its final regular season home game at Liberty Baseball Stadium on Tuesday night when the Flames host nationally ranked Duke at 6 p.m. In Lynchburg, for the Liberty Flames Sports Network, I'm Nick Pierce.